Hey everyone! Today we're going to talk about something that's a big part of our everyday lives, cars. Whether you drive a car or not, chances are you see them on the road all the time. But did you know that cars are filled with interesting facts and secrets? Today, we'll be sharing some of the coolest and most surprising facts about cars that you may not have known. The world's first automobile was invented by Carl Benz in 1885. It was a three-wheeled vehicle powered by a gasoline engine. Cars have an average lifespan of about 11 years, with the oldest car still on the road being over 100 years old. The fastest car in the world is the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, which has a top speed of 304 miles per hour, 490 kilometers per hour. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is an absolute engineering marvel. Its top speed of over 300 miles per hour makes it the fastest car in the world, and it achieved this incredible feat on a test track in Germany in 2019. The car is powered by an 8.0-liter W16 engine that produces a staggering 1,577 horsepower. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus has undergone significant modifications to enable it to achieve such high speeds. For example, the car's body has been streamlined to reduce drag, and the wheels have been designed to reduce air turbulence. The car's suspension has also been lowered to improve stability at high speeds. Despite being one of the most expensive cars in the world, with a price tag of several $1 million, the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is in high demand, with only 30 units planned for production. It's not just a car. It's a statement of engineering excellence and the pinnacle of automotive achievement. The average car has around 30,000 parts, including nuts, bolts, and screws. The first car accident occurred in 1891 in Ohio. A car collided with a tree root and lost control, hitting a hitching post and throwing the driver out of the car. The first car accident is an interesting piece of automotive history. As automobiles were still a relatively new invention at the time, there were no established traffic laws or road rules to govern their use. This lack of regulation, combined with the fact that cars were still very much experimental, meant that accidents were almost inevitable. The accident in Ohio in 1891 is believed to be the first documented car accident in history. It involved a steam-powered vehicle built by the Lambert Automobile Company of Ohio. The driver, a man named James William Lambert, lost control of the car after it hit a tree root in the road and subsequently collided with a hitching post. Luckily, Lambert survived the accident, suffering only minor injuries. However, the incident highlighted the need for greater regulation and safety measures when it came to the use of automobiles on public roads. It also served as a reminder of the risks and dangers associated with driving, something that remains true to this day. The first car radio was invented in 1929 by an American inventor named Paul Galvin. The first car to have a radio installed was a 1930 Studebaker. The world's most expensive car is the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, which was sold for $19 million in 2019. The first car with air conditioning was the 1939 Packard. The world's largest car manufacturer is Toyota, producing over 10 million cars each year. The longest traffic jam in history occurred in China in 2010 and lasted for 12 days. The world's first traffic light was installed in Cleveland, Ohio in 1914. Cars are responsible for about 75% of carbon monoxide pollution in the United States. The first car to exceed 300 miles per hour was the Thrust SSC, which set a new land speed record in 1997. In 1908, the Ford Model T became the first mass-produced car, with over 15 million units sold by the time production ceased in 1927. The first car with a built-in GPS navigation system was the 1990 Mazda Unos Cosmo. The first car to exceed 200 miles per hour was the 1970 Plymouth Superbird. The first car to use disc brakes was the 1949 Jaguar XK120. The world's first car race was held in France in 1894 and covered a distance of 79 miles, and the winner averaged just over 15 miles per hour. The first car to use a turbocharger was the 1962 Oldsmobile F85 Jetfire. The first hybrid car was the Toyota Prius, introduced in Japan in 1997 and in the US in 2000. The first car to have seatbelts as standard equipment was the 1959 Volvo. The world's first car powered by electricity was built in 1837 by Scottish inventor Robert Anderson. The fastest electric car in the world is the Rimac C_2, which can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. The first car with a sunroof was the Nash Rambler, introduced in 1954. The first car with a rear-view mirror was the 1911 Marmon Wasp. The world's first car with a top speed of over 100 miles per hour was the 1910 Blitzen-Benz. The first car to have an automatic transmission was the 1940 Oldsmobile Hydra Motage. The first car with power steering was the 1951 Chrysler Imperial. The world's first car to run on hydrogen fuel cells was the Toyota Mirai, introduced in Japan in 2014. The first car with an electronic fuel injection system was the 1957 Chrysler 300. The first car radio was introduced in 1922 by Chevrolet. The first car with a steering wheel was built by Alfred Vacheron in 1898. The first automated car wash was opened in 1946 in Detroit, Michigan. The first car to feature seat belts as standard equipment was the 1958 Saab GT 750. The first car to feature a rear-view mirror as standard equipment was the 1914 Cadillac. And that's it for our video on interesting facts about cars. Did you learn something new? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe to more videos like this. Thanks for watching.